Hi everyone, welcome back to the Geography Log, and today I'm going to be dividing the UK up into states. Part 3, the Midlands. So basically what I'm going to do is, as in the other two videos, if you've seen them, I'm going to be making every one of these fictional states have a capital, have a population and an area, and then I'm going to justify why I've made each one. The Peak District. This state literally contains all the local government districts with land in the Peak Districts except for the ones in Yorkshire and Greater Manchester. So I have another plan for both of them later. This includes northern Staffordshire, most of Derbyshire and the eastern half of Cheshire. The largest town within this state is Crewe in Cheshire, with approximately 75,000 people in its built-up area, but there's no notably large settlement here. However, it does have the Jodrell Bank Observatory, which is a World Heritage Site. The state as a whole takes up 1,395 square miles and has a population of 885,000 people. So now we've got Lincolnshire, which I've renamed to Kesteven and Lindsey because that's basically all that's left of it, with the northern and southeastern parts of the county being moved into other states. I thought it should be fairly obvious that Lincoln should be the capital for this one, considering it has about 115,000 people, which is by far the most of any place in this new state. Other than that, the main towns are Boston and Grantham, which both have about 45,000 people each. There's only really two areas of land that aren't really flat, and one of these is the Lincolnshire Wolds. These low hills are an area of outstanding natural beauty, but their highest point is only about 168 metres above sea level. The state I've created here has a total of 673,000 people and takes up 2,003 square miles. So, with Worcestershire being unhelpfully split in half by the state of Cotswolds made previously, I had little choice but to merge half of it into Herefordshire. The capital is obviously going to be in Hereford because it's already Herefordshire's county town and it's the largest place in this state as well as being an important historical city. I decided to make this area its own state because I wasn't really sure whether I should put it with the West Midlands county that I'm going to make later or one of the states in the southwest. The state has a very modest total population of just 267,000 people and takes up just 1,063 square miles. Despite this, however, this area still manages to hold two different AONBs in the Malvern Hills and the Wye Valley, part of which is also in Wales. So this state is made up of four counties: Leicestershire, Rutland, Northamptonshire and Nottinghamshire. I've decided to make Leicester the capital because it's centrally located within the state's borders and is also a large city itself. The state contains most of the Nottingham urban area, which has over 700,000 people in it. Part of that is in Derbyshire, which isn't covered in this state. The Leicester urban area also has 500,000 people, and Coventry has over 350,000 people too. All this together means the state has a population of 3.09 million people, as well as taking up 2,726 square miles. The state also contains the UK's largest reservoir in Rutland Water, and has a good mix of urban and rural areas, which I think would work as a strength. This area basically comprises all of the county of West Midlands except for Coventry. This means it ends up with a total population of 2.57 million people in an area of just 317 square miles, most of which live in the West Midlands urban area, the third largest urban area in England after London and Manchester. I decided to make Birmingham the capital because it's the largest city in the urban area and among the largest in the country. While there's no World Heritage Sites here, there's a lot of important landmarks that show its industrial past, like the last surviving example of the once common back-to-back houses in Birmingham. There's also Cadbury World, but I've heard mixed reviews on that. Sutton Park is also here and provides a nice piece of green space in a very urbanised area, at nearly 4 square miles in size. That makes it the UK's second largest urban park after Lee Valley Park in London, the 6th largest in Europe. This province is basically the rest of the West Midlands that aren't included in any of the other states here. That includes most of Staffordshire as well as Shropshire and northern Warwickshire. This state is interesting because I didn't really know where to put the capital. I decided eventually to put it in Shrewsbury because it's a much older city than somewhere like Telford, and I think it represents the state more as a whole, even though it isn't as centrally located or as large. Shrewsbury is one of the several historic places in this state, along with places like Warwick Castle. There are several urban areas here once again, such as Stoke-on-Trent with 400,000 people and Telford with 147,000 people. Okay, so that was part 3 of the Dividing the UK up into states video. So if you like this video, there's parts 1 and 2 on my channel for you to watch if you wish. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want. Have a good day.